Hello everyone, this is Jay from Live to Love Tarot, here to do kind of an update on love connections and separation. This read may not resonate with all, so take what works for you. Also, I have a tendency of saying hear him in regards to the other person. No, the roles can reverse. Okay, so I wanted to start with getting the heavier energies for the other person in this connection and you. Now this is not time specific, nor is it gender specific, so take it how it works. So we have, for the other person, we have calling the storm, and then bride in a cage for you. Oh, interesting. Okay, let's start and we'll draw for calling the storm. We have the Chariot, the Four of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, the Hermit, the Nine of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and the Four of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Let's do Bride in a Cage. I kind of want to get the darker and lighter energies, and then we're going to put them together. The Hierophant, Judgment, Death, Scorpio, Ten of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and the Knight of Wands. I want to move this over. Let's get a couple of cards. Let's draw a couple of cards. Actually, I might just kind of throw this out. Oh, that was crazy. All right, so for the other person, we have Let It Go. And then for you, we have The Authentic Truth. I love that. So let's do it like this. All right, let's get some tarot. And then as soon as we're done, then we can kind of, I like doing it this way just because then we can kind of compare the energies, you know, the lighter and the darker energies, and I think it'll work better that way. So, all right, we're going to start with Let It Go. We have the Five of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, the Eight of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, the Six of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and the Sun card, Leo energy. Let's see what's going on with Authentic Truth. The Chariot. Oh, we got the Chariot here, too. You got the Chariot twice. You want to move a lot. Or no, this other person wants to move a lot. Five of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Two of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And the Ten of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. So let's look at this. Let's start with the other person. So calling the storm. Okay, so the Chariot and the Four of Wands. This person wants to move. You know, what I'm getting is this person's kind of calling the storm. It's almost like facing all the real truths, because what I'm getting from these cards is this person kind of wants to move from the anxiety, hurt, from the withdrawal of this soulmate connection, and from acting like they don't care. What I'm getting is this person actually is starting to face some truths. They're starting to realize that, you know, the way that they've been acting towards this connection has been a facade. They, you know, they act like they don't care. They act like, you know, they withdraw like they don't care. But I'm almost like, okay, so this is what I'm getting. I feel like this person wants to, like, just kind of throw their cards on the table with you, but they're afraid of rejection. They're afraid if they call the storm, if they, like, sit down and say, okay, here, and just give their real truth, that you may reject them. Like, you may not give them the ability to be truthful. It'll turn into a lot of chaos. So we have let it go on their lighter energies, and we have the Five of Wands, Eight of Swords. Okay, so this person is really wanting to call the storm. This person really wants to get closure on this connection, like face it, sit down with you, talk about it, and because they want to let go of all the conflict that's in their head over this connection and move on to a happier, more positive situation. I like that. I like when people are calling the storm. That means that that means this person wants to face their wrongs with your wrongs. But again, they're just afraid that you may reject them if they make that offer. So I think this is what's kind of stalling them from coming forward. They fear, if they're honest with you at this point, you may reject them. So we have bride in the cage. We have commitment, or Hierophant. I always call that the commitment card. So I feel like you're stuck in this connection. You're stuck in this connection when you didn't really ask for it, if that makes sense. Like, you didn't ask for this this commitment to end, but because you're emotionally invested in it, you feel trapped in it. You feel overburdened in by the passion that you still feel for this person. I feel like this other person must have ended the relationship in whatever way they did, if they ghosted you or whatever. But you, in your heart, it never ended, and you're kind of trapped in it. I mean, you're overburdened. You still feel love and passion for this person. And at times it can be just really, it burdens you because you don't want to feel it, but you can't help it because you're not the one who ended it. So a lot of times, I mean, it takes a while to fall in love, and it takes a while to fall out of love. Let's see authentic truth. Because, yeah, exactly. You don't want to be stuck in this connection. You don't want to feel for this person. You would love to move away from all the loss and grief from this connection. But you can't. You're kind of stuck. You're even though the authentic truth, the truth is what you really want. You don't want to feel this way. You don't want to feel connected or trapped in this connection with this person anymore. It makes you feel defeated because there's nothing going on. So what you really want is to move on. But what you want and what your heart wants are two different things, because you can't let go of this person. What this person wants right now is to face it, to, like, step up, you two, face to face, talk about this, work it out, do whatever you need to do. But they feel you'll reject them. You'll reject their offer to talk about this because they feel like they want to let go of all the bad, and they want to move towards a more positive and happy life. But it's this connection has you both kind of stuck right now. So, oh, I don't know. Let's see if we can't get some. Let's, like, close this readout because I didn't want to make it long. Let's close this readout and see if we can't get some messages. Yeah, you're both kind of stuck. Neither one of you want to be stuck like this. The other person wants it to have a happy outcome. You're just like, I just don't want to. I mean, I don't see any real feelings as far as what you want the outcome to be. You just don't want to be stuck in this connection anymore. You don't want to be stuck. You don't want to be connected to this person because it hurts. Let's see. Let's see what we can expect in the near future. What can we expect in this connection in the near future? Yep, there went one down there. I like this. I like the card so far that I've seen, but I gotta get a couple of them around. It's when you're wild with your cards, they go all over the place. All right, so let's see what we have. Okay, so we have the Emperor. How am I going to do this? Wait, we gotta have to move these up like this. Just move them up like this. We have the Emperor. We have the Eight of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We have the Four of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We have the Ace of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You might hear my dog whining outside the door. And I had them in here earlier, but she wouldn't stop whining, so I put her out. So she's outside the door. I closed the door on her because she was being bad. We have the King of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. We have the Six of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Winter, stop. Stop. And then we have Temperance, Sagittarius. So, in the near future, either you or this other person is going to take some control to move forward, okay? To move away from this kind of apathetic, non-caring attitude. And I think that's because there's going to be some clarity, in the Ace of Swords and the King of Swords is telling me this is going to come from the male. Okay, there's going to be some clarity, and it's going to be some strong truths that are going to come through in the near future, and these truths are going to help you both to kind of move towards an inner peace and balance. I feel like some of you are already in connection with this person right now. That's what I'm getting. I feel like some of you are talking to this person, and it's why all these different feelings are coming out. I feel like you're in communication. A lot of people want into communication, but if you're not in communication with this person, it's coming up because, and like I said, this isn't for everyone. This is just, whoever this works for. But I feel like you're in communication right now, and it's kind of awkward. So you're not really talking your real truths, but I feel like someone, and I think it's the male, is going to come through and start, coming out with some clarity. And I think it's you who's going to take control, take some authority of moving past this. I feel like you both act like you don't care about each other, but you do, and you're going to move past this, and the other person's going to come out with some truth that's really going to help to, people don't understand. Sometimes, as harsh as the truths may be, they make it better. Because when you break up with someone, you're in separation with someone, you don't know what's going on, your head plays games on you, you get all this crap in your head, and it's not as bad as you thought it was in the end. It's not as bad as you thought it was. I was talking to somebody today, and if you step out and you look at somebody that's going through this, you recognize that this person is just in their head about it so much that they start to really believe the worst case scenarios. So I do feel like some of you are in a communication. If you're not, you're going to be in communication if this resonates with you. Yeah, I feel that's what I'm getting. So I'm going to be doing in the next couple of days, I'm going to be doing like an updated spread for all the signs in with love connections and separation, but I got the urge, I got the pull to come out and kind of give you guys something right now. So I hope this helped you. And as always, go with love and peace.